had to make it look juicy for him.
Hey, this is Art. Art from Ohio.
That mother back there is not real.
Okay, that wasn't called for. I finish saying what I'm saying? I'm about to start talking about Ellen. We know she ain't real. Just calm down. Let me finish saying what I'm saying. Don't you getting too worked up. Just chill out. Sorry about that, everybody. Just like the lady said, Ellen ain't real. All right, so this is Art from Ohio, and we're gonna be talking about the mayor of Goodhue, Minnesota, and about how her 7-member police force just quit. So from what my understanding is, sometime like either last week, the police force or police commissioner in Goodhue, Minnesota, they had a meeting with the commissioner and the mayor about raising the pay for the police officers and the police chief. Well, I guess this mayor or whatnot didn't want to raise the pay for the Goodhue police force. So all of them said that they gonna quit and they resigning. Well, from my understanding, the mayor said that's cool. So they all quit. So Goodhue don't have no police force. Well, the mayor comes around and just says that she gonna be using resources from the sheriff and I guess from other police forces around the Goodhue area. And that's how they gonna basically subsidize the Goodhue police force since they disbanded and they quit. So I just want to go ahead and just tell this mayor congratulations or whatnot. You know, you a liberal and you know how y'all do. Y'all like to be the first to do everything, first females to do everything. Well, I want to give you your flowers or whatnot, and give you your praise for breaking the glass ceiling and being the first one as a female to have your whole police force quit on you. So give yourself a pat on the back. But I just think it's awfully funny that she thinks that the sheriff, from my understanding, with 7 people in the police force, the police department, in the community can't be that big just because of the number of the people on the police force. So I'm thinking that the community ain't big. But my thing is this: you spreading yourself kind of thin or whatnot, trying to use the sheriffs and these other police forces or whatnot, because what are they gonna do in their area? And
Everyone can either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two but I am telling you right now,
crime ain't going down no time soon or whatnot. It ain't gonna do nothing but go up. And Goodhue is, I don't know exactly how far it is from Minnesota, or not Minnesota, Minneapolis, but I'm pretty sure it ain't that far. And with crime going up in Minneapolis, it ain't gonna do nothing but keep spreading. Only thing that's gonna end up happening is the criminals ain't stupid. Okay, I don't know I guess Goodhue is a suburban area. I can only think that this is basically a call out to the criminals or whatnot. That Goodhue or whatnot, police department has disbanded. So the criminals gonna be thinking, if I'm thinking how they thinking, or any logical criminal, that we can go out to this area and rob this area. That's what it sounds. That's like y'all put out the mating call to the criminals, so they more than likely end up coming out there or whatnot and probably commit robberies out there.
I'm about to go rob something. Y'all know me. I'm dangerous.
And then the mayor right here, Ellen, she's like, okay, well, Art, it's cool. They can come out here. We just gonna have all the sheriffs out here maneuvering and watching all around Goodhue until we get everything figured out. Okay, well, when you end up moving the police from the areas that they typically be in, then instead of going to Goodhue, they're gonna go to the area that has the least police present. Cause just like crime is going up in California, Chicago, crime is going up in Houston, crime is going up in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, Indiana, Louisiana, all these Democratic cities and stuff. It's gonna go up around in Minnesota, just like it is, and it's like it has been doing. So they ain't going. The only thing the criminals is gonna do is end up just watching where it's less police force and police police present, and that's the areas they gonna go into. But you spreading yourself thin by not trying to pay them officers or whatnot, and just like I said, yeah, you spreading yourself kind of thin with that. And my second thing is, this is when you got females running stuff. They just so messy. Ellen is just so messy. Cause why wouldn't you keep this under wraps? Now everybody know that you don't have no police force. This is something that you don't let get out. This is something that you try to handle the best way, so everybody don't know the problems that you have going on in your country, city, county, municipality, whatever you want to call it. But now everybody knows. So now everybody knows your weak point. Hit them in the rib. He'll drop. The second thing is, now this is exposing that Minnesota said they didn't want no police. They already having a hard time getting police or whatnot because of the pay, because of the George Floyd thing or whatnot, and the lack of the prosecutors prosecuting the criminals. They letting them out, and the police have been scrutinized how they do their job. So you got a lot of police or people that don't want to be police officers because they see how you've been treating the police officers with all these little incidents. Plus, just like I said, the BLM thing, they said they didn't want police. So now they want police or whatnot, and now the police don't want to police because they already seeing how the liberals and the liberal politicians are trying to come after the police. I mean, and I'm not saying like, okay, now it's a few, it might be 5 incidents where it be police interaction with the citizens that might turn out bad. Maybe one of them incidents out of that 5 might be the police's fault, but the other 4 is the citizens' fault. But they seeing how the news and how the citizens and how the politicians is coming against the police, so now they just don't want to be police officers. So now with this situation in Goodhue, now y'all basically don't expose that. Well, if the officers feel like they ain't getting paid in Minnesota, they can back y'all in the corner. Wonder when the police in Minnesota want to get a higher raise, y'all want to pay them. They going to end up quit. Who you going to hire? What about in these other counties or whatnot around Minnesota and Goodhue? Wonder when they start saying they want higher pay. Everybody can't get higher pay. Y'all can't say y'all not going to pay them, because guess what? If y'all don't pay them, then the criminals is going to have free reign over Minnesota.
Hell to the no. Hell no.
And pretty much this is a mating call letting, now y'all going to have to play these police officers how they weigh. They pretty much got control over y'all. Because if y'all don't have and it's only so much that the sheriffs is going to be able to do. Because that's the reason why you have the police forces, to keep all the strain off the sheriffs. So they ain't going to be able to do all the work. The sheriffs ain't going to be able to do all the work. And don't let them end up getting acquitted and not wanting to work because they don't feel like they getting paid. Minnesota screwed. And then the citizens are screwed too. And this is what y'all going to be saying.
To the no. To the no.
This is exactly what y'all going to be saying. When they all get to quitting and acting like they quitting, and y'all, the politicians act like they can't pay them, and watch how it's going to end up playing out. It ain't going to be that y'all don't want to pay them. It's going to be that y'all done mess the economy. The liberals don't mess the economy up so bad with this shutdown and just keep giving money out. Y'all can't keep this printing and throwing money away because the value of the dollar is already going down. So everybody ain't gonna be able to get no handout or no government assistance. So when it end up coming out that y'all ain't gonna be able to pay these cops because y'all don't have it in y'all's budget, it's gonna get bad for y'all. And people's houses gonna be getting robbed. Yep, sure is. The murders is gonna be going up. All of that. But this is what happens when you have poor leadership. This is gonna be a snowball effect, and y'all only seeing the beginning of this. Mark my word. Watch and see if you don't start seeing a lot more police officers and police stations wanting to quit and shutting down. Not in Minnesota, but all over the United States. And then guess what? Y'all gonna be in such a hurry to try to hire police officers. Y'all gonna hire people that are foreigners that don't know English, and they gonna come in and mess up the police force. Y'all gonna try to go out here and hire just any Tom, Dick, and Harry, and they gonna come in and cause more problems than good. They gonna do more damage than they do fixing. Just cause y'all gonna be in such a rush to try to fill the void of all these police officers quitting. So I'm seeing it. This ain't gonna end up causing nothing but a chain reaction. It's like a shark in water. They smell blood, now they're gonna attack, and that's what's going to end up happening with the police force. And it's going to end up turning into the wild, wild west right here in America. But you gonna hear it from me, and you heard it from me first. Yep. And that crime is going up. You talk about them border walls. Trump talking about them border walls going up. Oh yeah, them going up too. But guess what? In Minnesota, that crime is definitely about to go up. Yes, it is. But that's pretty much all I gotta say. This is Artie Art. And let me think, do I got anything else to say? No, that's pretty much all. This is Artie Art. I want to thank y'all for watching this video or whatnot. I'm signing out.